What's going on, all you freaks, geeks, and everything else in between them sheets? It's your beautiful bald bestie, your crazy Canuck, Damien, aka NvrNrml, back again with another first impression music video reaction. In today's video, we'll be reacting to Ren's Money Ties, produced by Nayz. Welsh rapper Ren created Money Ties alongside Nayz to further continue the discussion started in the Cujo Beatdown legal issue regarding corporate greed and the effects money has on the art industry. Ren also used Money Ties as a way to show Nayz some love, as you can see on his community post after being informed that Nayz had gone through a similar struggle with none other than the victim of the beatdown, Cujo. Now, while I do not want to continue to shine light or give attention to someone who committed what is in my eyes artistic treason, it is with great joy that I find myself reviewing another creation brought to us by the sins of Cujo. Without more mumbling and fumbling, it's time to begin with a short quote from Ren's community release post before we get into Money Ties and see if Nayz is truly as great as Ren claims. The links to both of their channels will be in the descriptions below, and I ask that you all show the artists the love that they deserve.
Godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have
Nice little
food
quote to
and
start.
clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Before Ren actually starts, the strings there were a little too piercing for my liking, but I love the intro on such a hard-hitting quote for a song that is about greed. It's true, money is the root of all evils. You've heard it in so many songs. So I'm really intrigued to see how such a artistic and creative mind is able to spin this perspective and show what's the truth behind it.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man, lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock when we lose sight.
The biggest bank robbers are the banks and the politicians because they steal from the poor, is basically what he said there. I know because of the accent and how quickly he was going there, it can be hard to understand, so I'm going to go back. But Jesus Christ, it's gonna be one of those political songs. Like Ren isn't afraid to speak his mind. That's what I love about Ren, is not only is he artistic and beautiful in the way he portrays things, but he's honest. He will tell you his struggles, his experiences, his opinions, and he's not afraid.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man, lawless,
and the beat fits it so nicely. The editing on the vocal.
The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock when we lose sight of live and let live. Forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, well, you die with a grin. Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to...
The money ain't the means, but the means is the money. God, every time I hear a Ren song that he's actually, well, a lot of his songs are emotional, but where he's specifically expressing something he's experienced, it hits my heart by the first main verse. Like, I had chills the moment we got into here.
Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren, born March 9th 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at our shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And now
Oh my God. As somebody, and I don't want to get too personal with this, but as somebody who has had to be a financial support for their family in the past and has realized the hard way that life isn't all sunshine and roses like you think it is as a kid, that having to be there for I had to be there for older family members, thankfully, but having to be there for a younger sibling like that and having to express that to them would be
and I
heartbreaking.
told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's
Wow.
bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression,
Dude.
fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made
Like,
you
I'm
feel
actually
less
crying,
than a
just
treasure.
taking the words out of
Fuck
my
a
mouth.
world that makes us feel small. Fuck the
You
forces
want
that
to take
divide
all
us.
the
Now the
struggles
time
away
is
from
time
your
for
loved ones and
because
just
money makes money
provide.
makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make ghosts. Money gives
Money
a
takes
poor
a loved
man
one.
hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money
There it is. Money takes
isn't,
lives.
money's just that. Money's just a concept. People are trying.
Sorry, y'all.
Tax up the poor
Beautiful
man,
song.
feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money.
God, the production is incredible too. The fucking sun keeps getting my eyes, and I'm already crying without it.
Money ties, money ties, ayy. Money lies, money lies, money lies, ayy.
Oh, Ren. Another beautiful creation. No people, no profit. Yeah, another beautiful creation, brother. Like, this section here is just so insane.
The world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker, we all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it.
I'm a bitter soul, but it's true what Ren says. The world needs love, and even us bitter people have to show those who have not struggled and those that are struggling, there's still light. And I love how Ren portrays it and talks that money doesn't solve problems.
Punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying.
Money's just a concept. People are trapped. It's true. We live in a society that is, I don't want to use governed, but is run by money and the monetary value of what we think we are worth. We see others as being worth more than we are, and that's not true. Everybody has a value. It's what we do with that value that determines the value of it. And I know that's not going to make a lot of sense, but the way Ren says things speaks to your soul, and I love how well they did this song together. Both Nayz and Ren seem to be on the exact same train of thought for this song. The vocal adjustments, I don't know if they did it together or if Ren just said, here's my vocals, go for it, go ham, I trust you. But either way, it was beautifully arranged. The beat is just the right rhythm for me, but it grabs your attention every so often and allows Ren to kind of change up his flow when he wants, which is really nice. Kind of shows a little bit more, I don't know, dimension to both the artist and the producer. So I think both of them deserve a lot of love for this creation. And the fact, like I said, that it is a creation as a result of someone else's greed being turned into a love for me, I guess, or loving creation for me, something that I will listen to going forward, is beautiful. I am very, very thankful to stumble upon this. But I think that's going to be the end of our video today, guys. I thank you all for tuning in and watching. If you enjoyed or didn't enjoy, use those thumbs up, thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel if you're new so you don't miss out on any content. You can join our Discord channel, which is NvrLnd, which will be linked down below. Catch us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/NvrNrml. And like I said, make sure you show both Ren and Nayz some love because this production was absolutely fucking incredible. Apologies for the tears, we got them all gone now, but peace out, Girl Scouts. As always, it's much love, and until next time, let's continue our journey.